G'day mates, how's it going? Now this is Crunchyroll, the anime streaming service, which you might have heard of already. It's one of the biggest anime streaming services in the world, but before we get into what it's all about, let's talk about the price. So if you're on the home page of the service right now, just scroll all the way down to the bottom and just click on the compare plans link right here. And so right now we can see what the free version, what the paid version gives you compared to each other. So with the free version you get limited anime and drama, limited manga, ads on videos and manga, stream on most devices, standard definition up to 480p, and standard customer support. Now for $6.95 a month, or $6.95 Australian per month, because I'm in Australia, you get access to all anime and drama, simulcast enjoy newest episodes as soon as they air 1 hour after the Japanese broadcast, access to all manga, simulpub, read the latest manga chapters as soon as they are published in Japan, no ads, stream on all available devices, high definition 1080p and 720p, and premium email support and discounts on the Crunchyroll store. Now there is the Premium Plus membership, but I honestly don't recommend that. It's just not worth it. You're paying extra, $5. It's nah, don't worry about it. Okay, now for $6.95 a month, that's a really good deal, and I'll get to the rest of the rest of the service when I talk about the anime and all that. But just on hearing what you get right here, that's good. Now, if you haven't used the service before, you do get a 2-week free trial, and that is really good. I definitely say get that if you haven't used the service before, and just make use of that. Use it every day so you can just decide what you want to, if this is the right service for you. But yeah, if you have used the service before and you want to jump back in now, just click on skip the free trial here, and you can choose how you want to pay. $6.95 a month, $19.95 per 3 months, or $59.95 for a whole year. And that, it says it right here, it's the best deal, and honestly, it is. You're getting 2 months. I think 2 months off, and yeah, it's $60 for a whole year's worth of anime, and every anime season or every season new anime come out, so that's really good. If you've caught up with all the anime you've seen already in the past, you get new anime every was it 3 months or something. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now let's just jump right into what the anime on the site is all about. So, this is the homepage when you're signed in. It just shows the latest episodes that have come out. But let's jump on to shows. So you can order it by popular or simulcast, updated, alphabetical, genres, or seasons. So for example, seasons, you can check fall 2018, summer 2018, spring 2018, and so on and so on. Simulcast, it'll show the stuff that's airing right now. That's currently simulcasting. And then what else? Alphabetical is alphabetical. Now with English and Japanese, the Crunchyroll site, I don't know how it is in America or other parts of the world, but for Australia, there's no way to actually search for English dubs or international dubs, because they do have them, but there's no way to just be I just want to see what shows that they have available that are in English or in German or French or whatever. There's no way to search for just dubs. So that's one of my negatives about the service that just I want to bring up. There's just, we're user interface wise, there's no way to do that. So the only way for me to tell is if I go back to shows and say, you can do it alphabetical as well, but this is the easiest. Say if I scroll down and I see a show which episodes exceed what I believe the show to have. So for example, Mob Psycho 100 here, it says it has 49 videos or 49 episodes. I know that's not the case. The second season's coming out next year. So if I click on it here, it'll show it has the original 12 episodes, and then it'll have a Spanish dub, a Portuguese dub, a Russian dub, Russian dub, and a German dub, and then it has the OVA. But yeah, so it separates it like that, which is very different from, say, other services do it. For example, on Anime Lab here, when that'll load up here, sorry for it taking so long. Should have had that previously loaded up. But let's say I go on Attack on Titan here. That's got English and Japanese. So on season 1 here, it'll have all the episodes, all 25 episodes, but it'll include the English and Japanese under one episode category, and then you can just select on here, watch dubbed, watch subbed. So it's much more streamlined, whereas that's very different from how it is here, where it's just all the episodes, all the languages are essentially their own episode, and it just I don't know, makes things more complicated than I think they need to be. But that's just a small nitpick, really. Now, you can also change the different subtitles. So say if you're on the Japanese audio version, and see, I'll just click on episode 1 here. To change subtitles, just look on the bottom right hand side here under the episode itself, and you can, now this will depend on the actual anime, because some anime have different languages to others, like subtitle wise. But for Mob Psycho 100 here, it has a English option, a Spanish option, French option, Portuguese, Arabic, Italian, and Dutch and Russian, like subtitles, like option. And you just click on the option here, and it'll reload the episode, and it'll have a different subtitle. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Now, moving on from that, some other anime that have different languages are Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid has other options as well. And also Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has it in English, and it has all 5 seasons. Strangely enough, it only has up to episode 160 in Japanese, which is odd. If you're going to have, like, usually it'd be the other way around, like it'd have all the episodes in Japanese, and then it'll have, like, some in English or something, but yeah, I don't mind. No, either way, yeah, it's fine. And that's about it for the anime. Now, the manga, let's see if we can load up the manga. Yeah, here we go. So the manga version of the site is okay. Now the anime, they recently updated the video player. Like before, I mean fairly recently, I don't know the exact date they did it, but they updated the video player, because before it was running on Flash and it just didn't work as well as it could have, as it is running now on HTML5. I don't know the exact specifics, but I think it's HTML5, and it just works a whole lot better. Like, it's just way more smooth. Now with the manga, the actual viewing, like how it's done, like when you're viewing it, I'll just give you an example here. It's on this weird viewer, and it just doesn't, like, it's not that user friendly, I believe. Like, yeah, I'll just that's what it looks like. I'll click away so there's no spoilers, but yeah, I understand why they did it like that, because, you know, if you just have the image there, the JPEG, you can just right click on it and just save the image to your computer. I understand why they did it. However, it just makes viewing manga on there, because it's running on Flash, I don't know if that's the exact reason, but hopefully they update the viewer so it's more, like, it just runs smoother. Because honestly, I actually read all the manga from the Crunchyroll version site, or service, I guess, on my phone, because there's a Crunchyroll manga app, and it works way better. You just, you know, scroll, or, you know, go swipe to the side, and you can just get to the pages like that, and it just works way better. Like, there's no, I mean, depending on how close I am to the nearest, like, radio tower to get the internet, it might be really fast or something, but yeah, there's hardly any lag on, like, getting to the next page, whereas on that I'll get some lag. I'm connected to the LAN cable, the Ethernet port, so I'm like, why is it taking so long? So yeah, like the manga, hopefully the manga viewer gets updated soon, but right now I recommend viewing it on your phone or your tablet, like just on the app version. What else on the site? You've also got your queue, which is the same with most services like Anime Lab, you know, Funimation service, you know, even Netflix. They all have that version of a queue, or like a My Shows list or something. One little nitpick I have, which is mainly aesthetic, really, is that I wish they had, like, this. See this little episode thumbnail here? I wish that was it, and then it just had them going horizontally and then vertically down. Like, it just went this, like, left to right, and then just going vertically like that. Because otherwise, you're just scrolling through heaps. If you've got loads of shows, you'll just keep on going like that endlessly. And I'm like, why? Why not just use the rest of the space that's on the page here? Like, come on. Like, you know, if I go on to Anime Lab here, they have their version of a queue, but like, if I go into My Shows, it'll go left to right and then going down. It's like, why not do it the same way? I mean, if I go into the My Queue here, just to compare it, like, apples to apples, you know, it'll be in a really small, it'll be smaller, so you won't have to go for everything, but yeah. It also has, on Crunchyroll, I mean, it also has a random option. Now, the random just loads up a random first episode of any anime that's on the service, which is a pretty cool way of just finding something new. Like, you can just, if you've, you know, gone through everything you wanted to watch and you just want to find something, you know, different, you can just click on that random button and there you go, yeah. And yeah, that's about it for the service. I think I've gone over everything. I mean, there's the forums and the news. I mean, you can comment on videos and like rate them and stuff, and I mean, comment on episodes. I mean, so it has that. It has a good, like, I guess, community aspect to it. But if you're just using it for a streaming service, that's not going to be the most important thing. But I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. If you like the, well, yeah. Before I get into that, yeah, I definitely recommend the service for you. But always, if a service offers a free trial, definitely make use of it so you can decide for yourself if it's the right service for you. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. I'm done for the video. Thanks for watching it. Leave a like if you like the video. If you want to see more videos like this, then definitely subscribe. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you again. See you later.